I know how to make all the boys come.
More like how to make all the boys run.
Morris is here for you right now.
Morris? Don't you fucking dare let the creature in here. All he wants to do is take me away and never let me be on television ever again. I want to be pumped into the homes and the minds of the world, and I don't ever want anyone to ever think for themselves, cause what I says goes.
What you says is shit and everybody know it.
Everybody don't know it, Hank? Nobody know it.
Force me on the ground to speak a language that I don't understand. A local student was heard crying and whining as the teacher had enough of his silly little antics and knew that to teach him an ultimate lesson he would be able to give him a helling and a shelling and a lactating melon, and this is what he did, and this is why I didn't like school, and this is why people chose me over you.
But I am not a teacher, and to also hint at the fact I was this teacher who did this horrid crime is abominable. I did not do this, and you cannot prove otherwise.
And yet you can provide an alibi for the entire day of yesterday when you left the studio in a hurry cause you were terrified people were gonna bury you.
They were gonna do a lot more than just bury me. They were gonna hurt me.
That's what burying you implied, and that's what I fucking hoped for, but when you left in a hurry and no one could stop you, I knew you'd live another day to try and ruin my life.
Don't you fucking dare at him when it's me who should be getting all the sympathy I deserve at all. Every fucking last bit of it, and if it wasn't from you bitches wouldn't have a fucking show to show up to and get paid in big juicy cock.
Mommy. Please, oh please just stop abusing the audience or they will turn against you and pelt you with grenades.
Daddy mommy, Hank doesn't have a daddy.
Neither do you, bitch.
Yes I do. I have plenty of daddies, and don't you forget it.
They say you can share the flu but mommy can. They say you can climb the cliffs of mommy but mommy can. They say you can't drive in the middle of the road but mommy can. They say you can't live my life but mommy can.
All I am hearing is that I can do anything I want. Is that true? Is that what you are saying? Would you care to say it again?
No and no.
You horrid sly shit.
Slap my ass and call me Mama Cass. A local singer was heard shouting to the crowd after they approached the almighty come down when she performed her last dance song and headed into her melancholic blowjob anthems. This got the crowd in an insatiable mood and ruined her plans for an Adele ballad-styled song, and she just sang about being pounded by 27 black guys and how the one white guy she was with passed out from exhaustion and how he ruined her night.
Pull out, Hank. Please pull out. Now? Of this show.
I'll pull out when you drop dead.
I'll drop dead when you pull out.
Mention my name in passing again and I'll blow your cock off with a grenade. A nasty television executive was heard threatening a former employee after he falsely accused the television executive of blowing all their budgets on chips, dips, and anal whips, but they couldn't crack it at all. They couldn't even crack the black pepper, and they seriously couldn't crack me under the pressure.
They couldn't crack you? They cracked you like a fucking coconut, son? Don't you get it twisty and try and look all tough for the cameraman because his wanks are shit? He wouldn't want you even if you laced yourself in maple syrup and asked for a blowjob. I wouldn't want you if you told me you'd abide by my rules and clean up after I've had one too many cocks in my tail.
The third almighty degree? Jesus Christ almighty, my sister stole my night shit on the slip, made me sick. Jesus Christ almighty.
I am gay for Jesus.
We're all gay for Jesus except my Jesus is Latin and has a huge cock.
You fucking whore.
Says the woman who only eats phallic food.
Don't talk about my eatings, boy. Don't you fucking dare.
Or what?
I'll nut you one.
Didn't you say this yesterday? Didn't you try and scare me into submission? It won't work, bitch. I am bigger than life itself and I will ruin you if you don't understand.
Ruin me then, Hank. I have nothing left to live for.